Baby, I be wildin' cause I'm from the trenches. Got this money on my mind, choose it over bitches.
Yo, what's up, man? We back, man. Love from the Trenches podcast, man. We got a special guest in the building, man. I'm looking forward to this one, man. Want to introduce yourself to the people?
CBMG Grego. Greg got me dead. I don't know which camera we on.
Who you got with you today, man?
Oh, yeah, I got my boys with me. These my cast members. It's Rich.
What's going on, man?
What's the deal?
Little cuz on the show, man. That's what they call me.
Survivor Chicago. He took my security.
Yeah, so like I was telling you before off camera, I'm like, this is one of the interviews I was really looking forward to because you're doing a lot of stuff that kind of like that I want to start trying to do more of, which is like content creating, like scripted film, scripted series.
Facts.
So yeah, I've been watching some of your work, man. Got familiar with you, and I'm definitely a fan, bro. I'm definitely a fan, not just of the work, bro, but just like the effort. I'm a fan of the effort because I know what it takes to like even just get something like that done, bro. So I really respect that. Salute to you, bro.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate it, man. I really do, for sure.
So how you get into but you're not just a filmmaker, right?
I do everything, bro.
What's everything?
Comedy. I do rapping. I do acting. I'm a director, producer, editor, all that in one.
What'd you say, shorty? Your last name working now?
My
My boy really be working though. I ain't gonna tell my come over something. He working or something. Maybe something going or something. What's going on the next plot or something?
So how your boys get involved in the project with you?
Me and my boys, we go long time. Like,
way
from All About Chris TV show. I don't even know if y'all familiar with
Real Awakening days. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so these my boys. I had to reach out to them when I got my own project going on because I was doing other people projects, acting and everything. So I couldn't put them in the mix with somebody else stuff. But when I got my own, this is my first show I ever did on my own. So I had to put them in there for sure.
Yeah, much love.
How many episodes you got in already?
We got 6, but I'm still trying to debate how many I want to do left, but we getting towards the end of the season though. Yeah. So I ain't even gonna geek nobody here though. Like, the next episode gonna be the last one. Or I can't tell nobody nothing yet.
Yeah. So the name of the show, Surviving Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just how you come up with the whole concept of it?
The show based off like my life about me growing up in Chicago and the struggle of having to go live in the hood. Me and my mother, her surviving, getting shot 17 times, me getting revenge on a shooter, and all type of stuff dealing with the police, like stuff that I really went through in my real life, and I just put it to a show and called it Surviving Chicago because that's why I'm living at. This is where I'm from, so that's where my story been was made. Called it Surviving Chicago. I'm still here. I'm surviving. Surviving Chicago.
And I was kind of like a little surprised about like how young you are, you know what I'm saying, how long you've been doing it. Because when I heard you saying how long you was doing it, I'm thinking like you got to be like 27, 28.
I'm
and
young.
Then I'm like, man, he's 24, so I started doing the math. Hold up, man, he was like 12 years old. Like,
you really younger than that. I ain't gonna lie, really younger than that. I started smoking when I was 9 years old. So when I started smoking, that's when I started really getting into the music. But I wasn't putting nothing out. You know what I'm saying? But that was just the start of it type shit.
Right. Now, so I don't know how familiar you are with like Love City, right? But we basically mostly like just do like music videos, right?
Right.
And I'm tapped in like with the shorties, with the youngsters, but I always been part of the culture. I'm from the city as well. I'm from out west. And I ain't never had like the gift of like making music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I always like felt like I'm part of the culture and I want to contribute to it somehow, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm out here too. I'm out here surviving with you, bro.
Right.
So when I started playing with this camera, it kind of just like something just lit up inside of me, like, damn, like I want to tell my story too, my experiences too. You know what I'm saying? I done been around a bunch of, real shit too. And what do you call it? Like, so I was like, this is kind of like my way to be creative. That doesn't have to do with music, but it's part of the same culture. You know what I'm saying? So like, what made you like say like I just want to produce my own show? Because I don't understand like I don't think like the average person understands how much work that is, bro.
That's just so work and energy draining and money consuming. But it like you say, you had got that feeling when you first started like doing like film, like I had that same feeling when I first got in front of the camera. So when I first did my own show, it was just like that feeling, like I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it was like surreal to me type shit. Like I couldn't even believe myself. Like I'm really doing this shit. Like I'm like damn.
Damn, I'm here. I'm doing the dream that I was.
You know what I'm saying,
it's
right?
reality now. I'm on this TV screen. This yeah, they watching me. Like it just was real motivating. I ain't gonna lie. I felt that spark too. Especially like I felt like that's me.
Yeah, I went about it like far as just like I'm already around, like I say, film people, like a lot of people that are doing their own shows, comedy and this, that, and the third. So I felt like, okay, I'm around the right people. I got a crew that I can teach them how to act, or people that I know that I feel like that's already good actors, you know what I'm saying, or I had an acting history with, and just, you know what I'm saying, put them together, and then it just made magic.
For sure. Yeah, and I think that's key, bro. And one of the previous episodes I interviewed my homie Bo, whose studio we in, and he already got a couple films under his belt. But one of the things I was bringing up is that, like,
well, I don't want to cut you off. You say Bo, what's his name? Bo Deal?
Not Bo Deal, Bo G.
Okay,
Bo G.
Bo
But
Deal.
Bo Deal was in the movie we shot though. Bo Deal was in the movie we shot, Cap and Gown.
Yeah, I was just with Bo Deal shooting a movie the other day in Indiana.
Yeah. So
with Ontario.
So what I was telling him, what I was telling Bo G was like, we got to be able to stay consistent, right? And to another one of your points, how this shit is money consuming. If you still got to pay out of pocket to like hire people to come and do it, like you'll go broke while you learning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So I was like, man, we got to figure out a way where like we teach ourselves and we don't go broke. But then once we get good, we can just go crazy because we got everything we need. We got the skills, and now we can just really go to work.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So like recently this summer, we just launched my like Love City. Like we turned it into a nonprofit, and we just launched a summer film institute where we teaching the youngsters in the neighborhood like the basics of film. We actually partnered with a theater company to teach. And we was in the classroom today. They was in there teaching us like acting one-on-one, like the basics. You know what I'm saying? Talking about like emotions and like how setting the tone of the scene and all that. Because again, it's like I don't want to just like do a project one time. My homie Bo always talks about this. Like you don't want, like a lot of people that make a film in Chicago, they'll make a film, there'll be a little buzz, and then you never hear from them again. Because they probably went broke making the movie. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we don't want to be that person. Like we want to make something dope and then continue to just keep hitting them over and over.
In my case, I know this shit hard and it take time. So my problem is I'm not consistent enough as I should be. It ain't even about like far as like being broke, far as me not being consistent. It's because I be having other shit going on. I don't just be film directing. I'm a comedian, rapper, then I still got a life at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to maintain other shit and my show. So that's why I'm not as consistent as I could be. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I've been falling back from my music, because I'm trying to lock in into my show. You know what I'm saying? More so I could be consistent for my fans.
Right. Like similar to you, right? I do all of this on the side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got a job, you know what I'm saying? I do community work. I do violence prevention work in the community, you know what I'm saying? Similar to what Bo Deal does. You know, same type of vibe, right? And similar to you, I wish I could just do this, because this is kind of like what I'm passionate about. This is where I think I get the chance to be the most creative. So I'm excited about, 2023. We should be getting some funding coming through to where like I can actually be employed just to do this. You know what I'm saying? And I think just like you, I can be a little bit more consistent, because it is draining. I still gotta go do my job. I got a family as well.
Right.
You know
think
what
about
I'm
it,
saying?
I'm doing this shit by myself. Like ain't nobody funding my show or helping me fund it or find a camera crew or helping me get the cast together or write my scripts. I'm doing that shit a one-man job.
That's why I was telling you earlier. That's what I respect, because I already know. Like I know how much work that is. I know how it's like
up late nights. Like
people
don't even get that. They just think this shit easy. I can put a show together
because they just see the finished product.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? And you be sometimes, bro. That shit be like almost like. It just drains you, bro. You're like, fuck, man, this shit is a lot of fucking work. And then what gets me is when I see it like a show, right, with a big budget, like A-list actors, and I'd be like, how the fuck am I supposed to get that good? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just barely against, I got to learn all this shit. It's just a little bit, but then I just get up like, fuck it. Like, one step at a time, we going to keep moving forward and keep getting better and better, man.
You got to take it one step. It's all just going to come together then, you know. You don't want to rush yourself neither.
For sure, bro. So who does so you do the scripts, you do everything?
Everything, bro.
How you come up with the dialogue and all that?
Far as like scripts, I don't really like. Okay, I write out my episodes, but I don't give my cast members scripts. Like I get them, like I just get them
a rundown.
A rundown.
You don't really say like some
what's
key
happening.
Points to hit, and then we'll really hit them and come up with some improv.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like how you just broke that down.
Yeah, for real though. That's how it really do be though. You would really get us to hit some key points or really focus on something to really point out something for the fans or something what's going on so that they know what's going on or really, if you feel me, lock in, tune in.
And have them add they little extra
spice
to it.
And how we tune, you feel me, turn it up. That's just how it go.
Because everybody like they extra little, you know, they move and that.
So let me ask you a question. I'm gonna interview you now. Do you think like it was scripted? Like before I told you that, do you feel like it was like written like they was reading off scripts? Do it sound like they was trying to? No, you can tell the difference when a motherfucker sound like reading. They reading and they acting. You know what I'm saying? I be peeping that type of shit.
Cause I know more likely than not that the actors are local. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already knowing like they don't really gotta go outside of their natural character anyways,
because
right?
some motherfuckers be finding other actors from different cities trying to it don't look right. Right. You trying to act like something that you ain't. Like, or you ain't really from, so it don't give you that feel.
And then, like I said, I just shot a movie with my homie Bo last fall, and that's kind of like, so I got a better idea than just like the regular motherfucker, right? Because he had a script, but I think 80% of the script of the film was off script. Because to your point, it's just kind of like, this is what the scene's about. These are what the characters are talking about. But it need to be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how would you say this? This is what I want you to say.
Sometimes I go out, I'm like, what would you say if you was in this predicament type shit?
What would you do?
Yeah, like, how would you say? What would you say? Like, type shit.
How you feeling though? What you would say this for real? Like, really sit there and break it down, Shuddy. I feel like, well, no, I would have got on his ass.
Yeah, but some of us natural tweakers, so it's just a go. We acted with each other. We could do this. Like, we do this all the time. Getting pulled over by the police. We do this acting. We do this for real.
Yeah. When you hollering at a female, you kind of acting. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do it the right way, you know?
Yeah. No, bro. And I don't know if you dealt with this, but I know like we had a couple actors in the last movie, like they look real good on camera, man. Like damn, this motherfucker look. But the acting wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like it was, we had to kind of like, and that's like, I give props to Bo because he kind of like guided dude through like the scene where when you watch the finished product, you'll never guess like this motherfucker did this shit like 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna run it back, man. Just say this one line first, and then we're gonna cut it in right there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be going through the same thing. I had AIDS.
But one thing I did know, I was telling you earlier about like when we had issues on some scenes with the sound, I was like, man, if we had a script, we could go back in the studio and have them just redo that line. Cause we tried it, like just look at the scene that you said and then just say that shit again. But now we in the studio, he in the booth, you know what I'm saying? We trying to overlay that shit. And it was a little bit off. But again, it's just like, it's all a learning process. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still learning.
The next movie we do, the production is gonna be more on point. The sound gonna be more on point. The lighting's gonna be better. But the thing is, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it. You gotta have a finished piece of work so you kind of like study it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who do you study or who do you kind of like watch to see like where you could pick up some game from?
50 Cent.
50 Cent?
Yeah, 50 Cent was a big inspiration in my life.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, honestly, don't you know the movie Get Rich or Die Trying?
Sure.
I tried to make my show similar to that because I like how he put his real life situation into a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when he got shot 9 times, like in the show, I mean in his movie, he got shot like he was running from the nigga. Like,
yeah.
But he really in reality got shot in the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? And his mama, he put how his mama died in there. Like, you know, his mama did for real. So I basically did the same thing far as, you know what I'm saying, for my show, like talk about my, but like you know what I'm saying, like broke it down though. Like my shit longer than a movie. Really is like a show. Like this episode, my shit like 30 minutes each episode.
Okay. Yeah. So how long does it take to shoot one episode?
How long do it take to shoot one episode? It really depends. Like on my cast and my camera crew, I go out their schedule. Like, so it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying. If everybody was on point, I could shoot an episode of like 1 to 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Because it might be some scenes in the daylight and at nighttime I have to do. You know what I'm saying? So if everybody was on point, it'd take 1 to 2 days. But then it'd take me and my camera crew to edit it like another two days. Like, so I'd say about like a week or 5 days to drop, like, you know what I'm saying, a whole episode.
That's kind of how we did it. We kind of had to go off everybody's schedule, and for the most part, we were shooting on the weekends, right, Bo? We were shooting strictly Saturday and Sundays, but we was getting it in. Like, we was shooting like for 14-hour days. Like, listen, man, because we're not gonna be back till next weekend, so we getting
That's what I'm
in.
saying. That'd be the hard part, trying to get. It'd be hard trying to get everybody's schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By myself, it's like, but I be making it happen.
Especially when there's no budget, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't ask a motherfucker like not to go to work.
Yeah, for sure.
To come like do a scene with you. But we gonna get there, bro. Eventually we gonna get some budget. That's what I was
telling my homies now. We gonna get there. Like all the work that they doing for me they gonna get what they deserve in the long run when this shit pay out.
So what you doing right now with these episodes? That's my goal. Like I want to get done hopefully before the year's over to start. Something similar like that, and similar like to you. Like it's gonna be stories. Cause I think that's the easiest way to do it for me. Is kind of like just go off people's stories that they're not gonna be exactly, but it's like it's similar, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a storyline there. Their life is interesting or whatever, and then just kind of like dramatize it a little bit and put it out there. Cause I think people gonna relate to it because there's shit that's really going on out here.
Facts.
Definitely. So let's talk about your comedy, bro. Like, cause that's kind of like the first time I seen you was I think it was on a skit with Skinbone.
Yeah, that's my boy. Shout out Skinbone, man.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, so how you end up making that connection?
Me and Skinbone locked in like probably I'd say like a year now, probably a year and a half ago. Like we was doing videos with a neutral comedian friend of mine, and we just locked in ever since. We all do the same thing, so we just started doing videos together. Jermaine.
Big Lowdown?
Yeah, Big Lowdown.
Yeah.
I was doing videos with him first, and then, they fuck with each other, so then we started all fucking with each other, and we just went from there.
You ain't see the rap video I shot with Uncle Hank?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
I met them through AB.
Yeah, Funny Albert.
Yeah. So, I mean, how
I saw y'all interview, too.
Yeah, for sure. That's my homie, and I got to meet Uncle Hank. I was supposed to interview, Uncle Hank a few weeks before then. I think his grandma ended up passing away that weekend, so we had to reschedule.
I remember that.
And he's hot right now, so I know he's busy. So just get him to come sit down for a little bit. It's a little different, but we're gonna get it done. I love the whole comedy scene, bro. I'm actually trying to put something together with Funny Albert Barron right now. Because what ended up happening, I shot a couple skits with him, and the scene came out so good, bro. I was like, fuck, man, this shit look good. Like this is like a scene out of a movie.
I know. So, I remember I saw the interview y'all was talking about.
Yeah, bro. So now it's like I gotta start building around it. So I like, man, we gonna go shoot. All right, how the fuck you end up at this junkyard? We gotta come up with the story. How you came up at the junkyard, and then what happened afterwards? You know what I'm saying? So we working on that right now. But again, how you say like the scheduling time, getting the locations and all that shit. Like it's hard, bro. It's hard, and especially like I said, I got a job, family, everything, whatever. Right? It's difficult. What's one of the biggest challenges that you see as far as like that's kind of in your way right now or making it a little bit harder for you?
Family. I don't want to go deep into it, but I've been taking losses in my family, like how you spoke with Uncle Hank, and then family be feuding, so that be kind of holding me back. That's type of shit when my family ain't right, it throw me off, like you know what I'm saying. So, but I don't never stop whatever I'm doing. I never give up or like chasing my dream. You know what I'm saying. I got that tatted on my chest, so like like. That's the hardest part for us, just family, trying to make sure everybody fucking happy. Man, that's all I want to do.
Yeah, and that's hard, bro. That's hard. You kind of like gotta like figure out what you got control of and what you don't got no control of. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because I know I can't satisfy everybody, but
Yeah,
I just want to at least satisfy my family. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
So I can have a happy home.
for sure, bro. And I think like what keeps me going is that like that one day like I could be good enough to where like my work could be shared with people like everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Not just local, but just everywhere. But I already know like how much hard work it is gonna take, and basically like I gotta surround myself and connect with other talented people. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already know that's the only way that it's gonna
Bro,
I
happen,
was just
bro.
telling my
The
homie,
only
bro,
way.
definitely always say networking is the
network
key.
is
And
the
I ain't gonna lie,
key.
talking with
Definitely
other
talk to
you feel me,
people.
other people that been surrounded by other people around tables. They definitely stay networking and definitely shows you sometimes it's not what you know, it's who
Who
you
you
know.
know?
Right,
Yeah.
for
And somebody
sure.
can plug you in to get you in. I done seen even working jobs. Somebody will pull you in, get you in quicker than just going
Yeah,
in there
yeah,
trying to
Yeah.
apply for yourself.
So
That's the
yeah,
truth.
yeah,
It gets
A
you. It's
connect.
like that being out there in the blocks and all that surviving out here.
yeah, yeah.
Having that
Yeah.
word
That's
connection, your man speak for you. You good, hey, you vouch for.
Definitely.
yeah,
But you just walking up trying to come here, get in here and kick it yourself. People don't really
Yeah.
know what you want, but because you feel me, you got that word in because of who you know. Oh yeah, we gonna feel you out. We
We
gonna
gonna
give you a
call it.
chance. You
Come
cool.
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Networking
think
is real key.
it's hard. It been hard, kind of like on my end, because you've been doing this for a long time, but we kind of like just came out of nowhere, really. Like we've been really just doing this shit maybe for like 2 years now, and it been hard, like reaching out to people.
mm-hmm.
You know, right away, motherfucker, check your Instagram, how many follow, how many views you
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
I'm like,
Definitely
yeah,
gotta see what's still.
right. So
How you bumping out
it
here?
been hard.
What
It
you
been
got
kind of
going
like
on?
hard.
Oh,
Like
my
sometimes
dude.
I'll reach out like, hey, what's up, man? Let's work. Woo, woo, like, and motherfuckers really ain't trying to work, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's why like I ain't even reach out to you because I'm thinking like, you know, he probably won't even fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So when you reached out, like, hey, I fuck with your platform. Like, what's up, man? I'm like, man, let's lock in, bro, because I don't get too many opportunities right now to
Yo,
like,
bro, I'm always willing, like, you know what I'm saying, to work with other people. Like,
yeah.
I'm not like big headed, like, oh, he ain't got enough subscribers for me, or he ain't got enough followers for me. Like, I can't work with him. Like majority of the people I work with don't got a lot of followers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't like go off that. I just
Uh-huh.
go off. You know what I'm saying?
I be
Who
looking
you
at,
is? You know what I'm saying?
I
I
be
fuck
looking
with
at like, man, them the people that's the hungriest. You know what I'm saying?
you. Yeah, facts.
They gonna
And then
work.
people just don't know about him. Like my
Yeah.
nephew that you was just listening to his music, like you who's that?
Mhm.
I said, bro, like you raw as hell. People just don't know
No,
about you
yeah.
yet. That's the hard part because there's so many people out here doing what you do. Yeah, we just gotta get people to hear you.
It's gonna take a long. I mean, I ain't gonna
It's
say
your
it's gonna.
platform.
I ain't gonna say it's gonna take a long time. It took me a long time because I've been doing this shit for so long. But
Right.
now I'm just like I've been had a little buzz, but my buzz is getting a little higher than what it used to be. Like, but it took a long time for it to get this
Yeah.
way. Like, it ain't just happen overnight.
Yep,
You know what I'm
yep.
saying? Some people it do happen that way. I be low key jealous. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, this nigga shit. He just started,
Oh,
and
bro.
this shit ain't even all that. His shit,
He
such
up
and
now.
such. Right there.
He up there, they doing some numbers.
Don't-
They busting
Man,
it
I'm
down.
fucked. I've been doing all this shit.
Yeah, but I think sometimes when it happens too fast, like they don't know how to maintain it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That
Because
is
it's just
true,
like
too.
they don't even know how the fuck they got there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
fast,
damn,
Yeah,
motherfucker
it
they just
get
got
ran
lucky.
through.
You know what I'm
Get
saying?
that ran it and run
Ran through.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Don't know how to
But
handle it.
I definitely appreciate you, you know, tapping in with me, bro. Tapping in with the whole Love City movement, man. We definitely gonna lock in. I mean,
For sure.
I just told you about like everything, the resources that we got available. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I be trying to share those resources. Like, bro, like I got resources. Like, let's work. But they looking at it like, come, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't tell me that, but you could tell they like come back when you got like a little bit more following or whatever. But it's all I don't let it stop me. Like just like you, I'm already knowing with the mindset like this gonna take a minute, and we just gotta keep working and working and working, bro. Like people gonna notice the same way. Like I respect your hustle because I know other people gonna respect what I'm doing because they're gonna know like, man, he putting in work because they do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like we need to build that community here, bro. Like in the city, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to go crazy with this film shit.
Me too.
And man, hopefully we can like work together on some shit in the future.
Bro, we definitely locked in. I see y'all hold this set up, man. Hell yeah. Like I say, if I would have been like known about you like previously, like, cause I see you been around the people who I be around. I'm
Yeah.
surprised why I ain't been like, you know what I'm saying?
It be like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right under your
Hidden
nose,
gems
with you.
on my dick.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I would have been fucking with you.
Yeah,
You know
I've
what I'm
been
saying?
telling like
I just started my series for the show, like, and like what was it? I think it was I released the first episode in January, but we was shooting this shit like in November, December. Like if I would have known you around that time, I done it with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you would have kicked it off type
Hell
shit.
yeah, and I would have been like, what? You trying to do? Hell
Me
yeah,
too.
let's work. Hell yeah, I want to work. Let's go. That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, yeah, I love this shit, bro. I love this shit. Like, I love what it's about. I love to just like, you know what I like the most, man? Even when it's a music video and it's done, what the edit's done, because I got a dope ass editor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll shoot it to him. When I get it back and I just watch it, I'm like, damn, that shit look good. And then I'm like, this is the part that like keeps me going. Like, this shit didn't used to exist before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this didn't exist before. Now it's in the world, bro. Like, that's like a baby that I just birthed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you just said something out, saying what it did.
And that's how I feel about my show, bro. Like, I ain't never did that shit before. Like,
how about like, because 50 Cent a big inspiration of mine, right? Because I like the way he's doing it. That's kind of like the way I want to do it. And like I told you before, like I got, you know, I don't work with like the aldermen in the community or whatever. And I don't work with like some nonprofits, some of them like based out of like the church and shit like that. Right. So, but it's like, I tell everybody like, look, I got to do my stuff my way, you know what I'm saying? And it might bother some people, but that's the only way it's going to work. Like, it got to be legit. Like, it got to be real.
I feel you. I'm the same way. And some people get like, they don't be liking it. I'm honest, but I be taking everybody's advice and everybody's opinion, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just like, no, it's going to be like this, and I want it this way. Like, I don't want to be too demanding, because, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to sing control. And when people start feeling like that, they're going to be like, I don't want to come shoot scenes no more. Nothing like this shit here. Like,
and I'm just talking about, like, getting the community support, you know what I'm saying? Because they're like, yeah, I don't know if I want to deal with that, because I'm like, well, you know, if this make you uncomfortable, then you're not in tune with what's really going on out here. And you should feel a little uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we try to do something positive, though, you know, like but it might just be a little too raw for you, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to give it to you how it really is out here. You know, you don't know what's going on with these, like, with the youngsters, because, like I said, I'm about, like, how old are you?
24.
I'm 20 years older than you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you 44?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. So, like, a lot of people that I grew up around, they already older. They, like, you know, they don't understand. I was like, man, that's the like thing. Like, we don't talk.
Right.
The youngsters don't talk to the old heads. The old heads don't talk to the youngsters. And it's like everybody in their own little world. I want to be that bridge to, like, connect everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And just bring everybody together.
My auntie, she seen the show and she seen the look, you know, we be having little guns, the props and all that, and she be feeling a little way about that. But, you know, I kind of felt the way when she said something, but I had to really think about, like you said, she don't really know what's going on. She be in her crib, her being, she's straight. She ain't out here like that. She ain't worried about nobody running up on her or asking her no questions, trying to rob her, none of that. She cool. So.
But it's like I feel like they need to see that. You know what I'm saying?
They got
like, this is what it is out here. Like, this really, like, this is really going on out here. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent, bro. Like I say, I love what he's doing. I like how I like how he's taking real stories and putting them out there. He put up the post with the twins from Chicago, the Latino dudes that was plugged with El Chapo.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Like, I was mad as hell. Like, I was like, damn, man, what the fuck? Like, we need to be telling them stories. Like, I wasn't mad at him. I was just like, I'm just mad we ain't in position to, like, whatever, like, legendary stories come out of Chicago, like, it should be us producing that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, not nobody from out of town. It ain't his fault, though, you know what I'm saying? That ain't nobody in position here, but I think it's a lot of people that's working here. I think eventually we're going to be like a powerhouse, bro, on this film shit. Chicago going to be like some, something decent.
Good light on it here, you know?
For sure.
That's why
projects busting from out here. That's really what it just take. Like you said, really just stamping and really standing on to get some real projects, you know?
Definitely.
You know, you familiar with CineSpace?
CineSpace?
That's the studio where, like, they film all them shows out of the Power Show, Empire Show, the Chicago PD. Well, that used to be an old steel company, bro, in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? North Lawndale. Like, so now it's just like, this shit dead smack in my face now, right? Like, my dream is right in front of me. But it's like, I can't touch it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like all real Hollywood shit. Like, big production, film Transformers and that motherfucker, everything, you know? But it's like, that just gives me going even more, because it's like, this shit's right here in my face, bro. Like, I could damn near touch it. I just got to get myself in position. You know what I'm saying? So what do you got going on, like, right now? I heard you talking about like you had to go to LA, right? We're trying to get this interview done before you shout out to LA. What you got going on out there?
LA, I supposed to be going out there July 13th for a little interview with No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to speak too much about it, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely coming. I don't know when it's gonna release and nothing like that though.
That's what's up. That's gonna be a good look for you, bro.
For sure.
That's a big platform, man.
Hell yeah. We gonna talk more like how we doing now, like about my show and shit like that.
What about like the marketing and promotion side of creating content? Because that's one of the things that I used to have long discussions about with Bo and other people. Because, you know, like, I've always kind of been like, always been a hustler, but I always like knew how to get money, right? That's kind of like why I ended up getting in trouble. Like I went to the feds for like 10 years, bro, and I came back home maybe like 5 or 6 years ago now. So I'm looking at this shit on the business side too. Like, how do you get money off this shit? How do we eat off this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like paying attention to that too, because it's like, it's my dream. I'll do this shit for free. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not gonna make other people money if I can make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of it is just like the distribution, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you like look at the business part of what you're doing? Like, what angle are you taking as far as just like on the business side? Like, how do we get money off of this?
That's a killer question. Cause I really just like, I don't be like paying for like promotional wise shit for my show. I just drop an episode and post it on my page, all like my platforms, and like let everybody know it's out, and they just go eat it up. But that's what I need to do. I need to start like, cause I drop my episodes on my YouTube. Now my YouTube it's starting to get up there, but I felt like if I had like my show on somebody else YouTube with a lot of subscribers, it'd like go even crazier. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I just prefer to do it on like start from scratch and then do it on my own, so I could get the money like on my own YouTube versus somebody else on their account. You get what I'm saying? Like you know they like when they shit monetized and they get paid off on views. Yep. Now my shit monetized on YouTube now, so like all the money that I will get like from my shows gonna go to me. It won't go to nobody else. So that's why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. But as far as like promo wise, I try to like, you know what I'm saying, put some like I say, my show based off my life, and I be like trying to put people in the mix as far as who I do like with comedy with and everything. You know, they got a little following and shit, so that's why I'm putting them in my show too, so they can, you know what I'm saying, promote the shit, get they following on to my, so you know what I'm saying, I ain't really like paying for no promotional shit though. You get what I'm saying? I'm just working with the people who I normally work with and just like, you know, put that shit out. That's it.
Yeah, and I think that's smart, and that's one of the strategies that I was gonna use once I started creating my own like content, especially like film or series or whatever it is. Even if it's a small cameo, right? I'm like, I need some people that got like some type of following on Instagram. Even if they just come in front of the camera for 3 seconds, because I'm thinking marketing. You know what I'm saying? I need all the eyeballs that's on their page to just come check me out. Yeah, so basically the way I look at what you're doing right now, like on YouTube, that is kind of like, to me, on the business side, that's like promotion for whatever projects you're gonna do in the future, right? Because you're showing people what you can do. You know what I'm saying? You creating like a buzz. You drawing people to like, more and more people gonna start hearing about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have a bigger audience. So I think like doing stuff like that is eventually gonna bring you the opportunities to where you can really get some money.
Facts.
I'm gonna give you an example. When I was doing music videos, right? I just wanted people to see my work. So I'm telling artists, bro, let me shoot your video. I'll shoot it for free.
Yeah. A lot of people came to me doing that too.
So like, and I'll still do it. Like, if I believe in your talent, and I'm like, man, let me just show you my work.
Right.
I'm gonna give you this. Again, I'm a hustler, bro. Old school, street game, pass outs. You know what I'm saying? Like, come get some of this free shit. Just check it out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see how good it is. You're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically the same thing. Because I'm pretty sure, like you said, it's like it costs money to do this. You know what I'm saying? And whatever little money I did make, I was putting it right back into when I do it. Like, I bought more cameras. I bought more lenses. I bought lights. Like, what do I need? Like, what am I missing? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I think that's the part. Like, as long as you know like what the bigger vision is, because people will get caught up. There's other people that started shooting around the same time that I was shooting, and I was like, they thought I was crazy. Like, what you mean you're gonna do it for free? Like, no, motherfucker gotta pay me. I'm like, well, shit. If they gotta pay, then they're gonna pay somebody that's better than you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think like for sure, bro. I think you onto something though, for real, because ain't too many people doing what you doing the way you doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and I don't want this show just to be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing it this way, far as, you know what I'm saying, business wise. I don't want nobody getting money off my show and nothing like that. And I already got a fan base. I'm around people that got a fan base, so I know it's gonna get the way it gotta be. I don't care if it take a year, 2 years. I know it's gonna get there because, you know what I'm saying, the story is real. It's based on a true story. Like, Survival Chicago, the title itself gonna get people, like, you know what I'm saying?
Get your attention right there.
Man, like, come on, like,
everybody like us.
so once this shit get like on a platform as like Netflix or Tubi, Hulu, whatever, like shit like that, it's over with.
Yeah, you familiar with it? Issa Rae?
Issa Rae, that sound familiar.
She
sound familiar.
She started off on YouTube. She had like a little YouTube show, and now she's like one of the, like, she got a lot of Hollywood shit going on, like big budget shit. But she started off on similar to you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you're gonna catch somebody's attention, bro, that got what you need, what you missing. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people attention.
Yeah, bro. That's why, like, man, like I said, you got my attention. I just don't got everything you need. You know what I'm saying? But whatever I got, bro, like, you know, let's use it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But what's your main goal? Like, you want to be, you know, like a big actor? You want to be a big producer? Both, you know. But like, what's really your passion?
I ain't gonna lie. I really was a rapper before all this shit. Like, but I know acting come with rapping. So, like, you know, that's why I'm trying to put my rapping inside my show. Like, cause this is what I really originally wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting the love for this acting shit now, like, cause I'm getting more FaceTime. Far as like with music, you listen to the song 3 minutes, you don't want to keep listening to the same song over and over and over. Motherfuckers gonna skip to the next song. Yeah. With the show or a movie, motherfuckers like glued to the screen, like damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
pause this right now, come right back.
And I like having people on their toes like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that give me an adrenaline feeling. Like, that's why I read all my comments and all my DMs with, like, getting my people reviews about my show.
I was about to ask you, what kind of feedback you been getting?
Oh, hella feedback. I wake up to paragraphs every day about motherfuckers watching my show and how that shit's so relatable to them and how they can, like, how they watch that shit with their family and everything. Like, I be like, that shit. Like, it's a good feeling, bro. Like, it's a good feeling.
That you know you're doing something out
here.
Yeah.
Right direction.
And right. I think that's where, like, the marketing come in, right? Because similar to, like, I was telling you about my homie Izzo, right? That with the music. I bet you it's so many more people that'll love your shit. They just don't even know about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of figuring that part out too. Like, how do we get more people to know about what we're doing? You know what I'm saying? And even the story, right? Like I told Bo, my film's is not gonna be just about the story. It's gonna be the story behind the story. Like Love City, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is Love City? You know what I'm saying? He got a bunch of youngsters going crazy with these cameras. Where they from? Right. From out west. How the fuck did he get? Like, damn. All right, now that the story, the product even more interesting now. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't no Hollywood production. Right. It wasn't nobody that like went to no fancy college. Like, man, nah, it's just us, bro.
Straight out the city.
Straight out the trenches, bro. Like, we really doing this shit and we doing it good. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all.
So that's kind of like, I think that's kind of like people, and it's good you're doing like these type of interviews, because now they're gonna see when they go watch your show, it's gonna be even more interesting because now they know the story behind the story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, who is this somebody that if you could have anybody come like be on your show, an actor or whatever, who would it be?
Who would it be? It gotta be one person?
Nah, it could be a few.
Who I want on my show? I want Meech. Meats son, Lil Meats. I'll put him on my show. I want 50 on my show. Who else I want on my show? What's that lady that Pam that played Pam with Martin? Her? I really want her to be my mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want her. And who else? Who else? Somebody else. I gotta get one more. Who I want to work with on the acting tip? I'm on the Denzel Washington, folks.
Right? I think every filmmaker love to have Denzel, right?
My brother Hood mentor, what's somebody out there? See, I'm his head, your nephew.
Right. You know your bumper.
He'll make it seem so sentimental, like quick. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you really want to do out there?
Get you.
Hey, man, that Big Meat skit had me dying, bro. Like,
that nigga. Okay, he posted that shit twice. He posted on all his platforms like Foz, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, but it really went up Foz mainly on Facebook. He posted one time, they hit 1 million. Then he posted again, they hit 1 million again. Like, they fuck with that video. Like,
bro, that shit was funny as hell. Like, Pops, I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, yeah, you played that shit. You played that shit good as hell. I was dying,
people
bro.
People be bumping up to me and playing like you be that dude that little BMF shit.
Hell yeah, how that shit make you feel though when people recognize the work like that when you walking down the street and shit?
I like it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like getting, you know what I'm saying, noticed. Like that shit just let me. It motivate me more to keep doing what I'm doing. That mean I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah,
for sure.
I be telling my wife like, man, I'm gonna be famous. Like, better get used to this shit. Like, don't
don't
nobody even know me really, but I be like,
baby, you don't know who's saying.
There'll be somebody like out the blue that I don't work with before. You know what I'm saying? And just don't see me at Target. Love City, what's up? Hey, what's up? And she'd be like, who the fuck is that? I'd be like, I'm like, man, I'm gonna be famous. Get used to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
My soul.
Hell yeah.
And it's coming to the point where it's daily for me now. I ain't even trying to be on no cocky big headed shit though. Like people be bumping it to me like daily, like, ain't you like you him? Like
I know it's you.
Like,
show me your Instagram.
A motherfucker stopped the traffic, like hit the brakes so hard, like I knew that was you.
Don't crash.
She talking about my kids in the back going crazy right now. I'm like, that shit funny. Like when I was in the car with Skippo, I got it on video. The whole car, like a kid chased us down. Like we was at the light. They like, oh, this Skippo, Greg. I'm like, oh, this shit was crazy, folks.
Yeah, man. No, that's what's up, man. I'm glad to see y'all doing y'all thing, man. What about y'all, man? What y'all got? What's y'all like goals and ambitions as far as like on the acting side?
To be honest, man, I put my hands in everything. I want to get into the acting, man. My real dream passion to get something like this, man. Start a production company and come back to the West Side and South Side, man, and just get these kids in touch with who got that passion or who got that enthusiasm, even if it's just to do commercials or anything like that, or be a model or something like that, and get them connected and help them take their chance to get that step and show them they could do it, and show them what I did and came from all this, and that you can make it out of Chicago. You can survive out here and do something positive and really make it, You ain't gotta just be no hustler, no drug dealer. You could take that and really make something of yourself. Like you say, go buy your cameras. Go invest in some photoshops at the auditions or whatever, Get yourself in other states. It's all right to travel.
Studio.
Get your name out there. Get you a platform and build from there. Because once these people see you out here and they know you and get that love, that's really just what we missing. You feel me? Really out here, the community. Once the community with you and rock up your hands, you got it. Take over your city, keep that love locked in and give back. That's just really my passion though. But yeah, I'm really into acting though. That's really me.
Yeah. With the actor though, I can see myself in a big movie. I ain't gonna lie, I'm on that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I wanna see myself somewhere like, if we could take it there, we gonna get famous. We taking it all the way there. It ain't no stopping.
Yeah.
I'll guess, no breaks.
Yeah, that's like one of my big dreams. Like I want to go I want to be in a movie or something one day where I could just like randomly like just go to the show and be like, hey, let's go see me. Like we finna go to the show and go like watch the movie or something. Like act like we normal people. Like watching the movie.
Like, hey, listen, that Cap and Gown movie, right? We did a screening. We rented out a theater on the north side, right?
Right.
We was gonna do one showing, bro. We sold that motherfucker out in less than 2 days.
Damn.
We had to get another showing for the same day. But when I tell you, bro, when I seen that movie coming on and all the shorties I fuck with, you could tell like who the people that was there that knew me, because when my logo came up on the screen, like they cheer, like yeah, like bro, like that shit, bro, like that shit made me damn near want to cry, bro. I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I tell everybody I love the support. It's all appreciated. Even just going to watch it, just even if you seeing me or something, I love that. I appreciate that, you know.
I just couldn't believe, bro. Like my shit was on a real movie screen, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it was just like a local production or whatever. But I'm like, damn, imagine if I could have this shit playing in all the motherfucking theaters.
Like that's what I'm saying. That's one of my dreams. My other dream is like I want to have like just like go back to 50 Cent. This nigga, he got 2 games. He got 50 Cent Bulletproof, 50 Cent Blood on the Sand, and I still got both of them motherfuckers in my crib and they work. Those bitches is classics. Y'all seen them bitches in my crib, bro. Like I want my own game. Like I did that. Like my first game would probably be Survive Chicago type shit. Like that shit'd be raw. It'd be similar to GTA type shit.
Grand Theft Auto. I was just finna say Tell Rockstar, check it out.
What'd be
we need that.
What'd make your game?
I need my main character. What? Do they not hear me? What?
What'd make your game different?
What make my game different is you see like on GTA, like how they be saying like when you get locked up by the police, you would just come outside the jail and that'd be it. I'm gonna have them like really in the jail, like you know what I'm saying, like you gotta be doing fighting out the shit, like you know what I'm saying.
Oh, the game gonna go inside the jail,
like, you know what I'm saying. Right, you guys gonna be fighting, and you know you gotta just stand there to a certain time. Like it's gonna be a limited time though. We ain't gonna have you in there forever. And then you know, just basically gang shit. Like you can't go. It's gonna be like a red zone. You can't go in certain areas. If you go in that area, they gonna shoot your shit up every time. Like similar to GTA type shit. Like you know what I'm saying, like that.
But Chicago is real block. You put it up.
It's gonna be Chicago based for sure. If it's Survive Chicago game, they gotta be Chicago.
I gotta show Chicago block. Like we on Holman right now. Like we on
all blocks that out west. I want all that shit. Cause that's what's gonna bring the that's what's gonna bring the like the attraction of it. Like damn, this shit like you know what I'm saying. The city, like you know what I'm saying. Like
I'm gonna go post up over here on my block right here.
And then I want my shit.
We really got it turned over here.
I want my shit like on 2-player mode, like far as like story mode wise and online wise, like you know what I'm saying, like
you should be able to get wild with your homie,
like you know what I'm saying. Choose which homie you are, like you know what I'm saying. Y'all choose y'all character. That's the like. I just gotta get in the hands of the, like you know what I'm saying. I mean, meet the right people for that type of shit, bro. I got like a real
no. You just gotta start like you know the term like reverse engineering. You know what that means?
Reverse engineering?
Yeah.
What that was like? How that mean?
So like you know when they build the car, right? It's a bunch of engineers, a bunch of they put that motherfucker together piece by piece, right? And then it's done. So reverse engineering is going backwards. So your thing is the game, right? How the fuck GTA got to be GTA and start going backwards? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they did this. And then, you know, dude did this before they did that. All right, cool. So this is where you start at. I need to go talk to somebody that knows about this. You know what I'm saying? So, because, bro, like, you can do anything. I feel like you can do anything.
Man, if 50 Cent can do it, I can do it. Goddamn, he got 2 games.
That's what motivate me, bro.
I want my shit on PlayStation 5.
Definitely.
Graphic shit. I want you to see
in the stores. We in the stores, Mark.
Let my son pick the game out. That's what you want to play. Yeah. You know what? Come on. I'll allow it this time. I like that. Come on.
Yeah, I was just telling one of the youngsters, like, you got to be able to see shit before it happens. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times what's frustrating with, like, I feel like people just don't get me, right? I was like, man, y'all just don't understand. Like we can really do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I was telling Sean, like, you ever heard the term visionary? That's what that shit mean. They could see that shit before it was even a thing. Like they could really see how you was talking about, like, man, I want to see myself with a big, like, you could really see that shit. You know, you could really see yourself walking in the theater and going to watch your movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you a visionary, bro, and you acting on it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if you're not doing nothing about it, then you just daydreaming. You know what I'm saying?
You just talking.
But like people, like being around people like y'all, bro, like just make me want to, like, we gotta get to work tomorrow. Like tomorrow, I really gotta like start storyboarding my shit because like that little the short film I'm working on with Funny Albert Barron. I just got a bunch of scenes right now scattered all over. Like I shot some scenes here, but like I shot 2 police scenes, 2 jail scenes here because it's gonna be 2 different days, right? So So now I got to go back and film like when they get locked up in the street.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now I really got to be like, all right, how's this shit gonna end? Because I haven't even figured out how it's gonna end yet. You know what I'm saying? Because the way it just started, like I started working on it was kind of like backwards.
Right.
So now I'm just kind of like, and talking to somebody like you, like tomorrow for real, I got a whiteboard at the crib. I'm like, all right, cool. How's this shit gonna end? Where are we gonna film it at? Who do I need? And I'm gonna start making some calls. You know what I'm saying? So for sure, bro. So what you got going on like after the season's over?
After the season, I was just telling my homies I might lock in back on my music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a long time since I dropped a music video, and that's all I really want to drop is music videos until like I sign a deal or something. Then I'll drop an album or something like that. But I really want to like just lock back in on my music and mainly my skits. I got my fan base mainly more off comedy. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be locking more in with the comedy, but then I'm gonna be still dropping music with that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And, until I start, because I think I'm gonna do a season 2 to Survive Chicago. Honestly, like it was kind of fun doing season 1, and I know like if I get like you know what I'm saying.
Man, make sure you keep us in mind, bro, because we definitely love to be a part of that. Yeah,
for sure, man.
For sure, man. So before we wrap this up, man, what's your like? Where do you see yourself like 2 years from now?
2 years. 2 years from now, that ain't really that long. 2 years, I don't know. I'll probably still, I don't know. I don't really want to just say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be
take it down.
Overly rich.
You gotta take it down.
I don't want to, because I don't feel like I don't want to block my blessings of like just hey, I'm humble about it. Whatever happened 2 years from now, happened. But man, I see myself 2 years from now. Man, someone with some money, probably working on the shows.
Definitely.
Or doing the same shit I'm doing now, but probably better. Like more like
shit, that's what I can say deeper into it. Shit.
Yeah, that's what all I can really say. 2 years from now. Now,
Okay.
if you said 10 or probably a Nick, I know. Yeah, nah. You know what I'm saying?
No, I like that answer though, because I think that's where I see myself in 2 years. Exactly what you said, doing the same thing I'm doing now, but better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like shit just barely gonna start opening up for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
gotta perfect your craft.
Definitely.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate y'all coming through, bro. For real, like I said, especially us being kind of new on the scene, bro, and just for you to come through and bless the platform and just even like tap in with us, bro. I really do appreciate that,
That's
bro.
all love, bro. We locked in. We definitely, this probably won't be the last interview neither. I swear, I'm fucking with you, bro.
All right, man. Anything you want to tell the people though, man, before we wrap it up?
Oh yeah, man. Y'all know, man. Follow me on Instagram, Greg_got_me_dead, and I'm gonna give y'all a motivational message. Far as I don't even know which camera we on, but
it's so many.
Y'all, if y'all watching this interview right now, and if you want to do what I do, all you have to do is network, put money behind yourself, and believe in yourself, and it's gonna work out. That's it.
All right, man. But that being said, make sure y'all go watch Surviving Chicago
on YouTube.
What's the YouTube channel?
ERN_Rich, man. Get that, like, call me Lil Cuz, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all for the support, man. Thanks for having us on here, too, bro. So fuck with you.
For sure.
Underground, ERN, follow that. We lit, though.
All right, man. Till next time, love from the trenches, man. Peace.
Baby, I be wildin' cause I'm from the trenches. Got this money on my mind, choose it over bitches. We don't members, we don't remember. We don't members, we don't remember. Baby, I be wildin' cause I'm from the trenches. Baby, I be wildin' cause I'm from the trenches. Got this money on my mind, choose it over bitches. Do the crime, do the time, you won't catch me snitching. Got a 40 with a bean, that mean I won't miss it. Die G's for my life, got it on my hit list. Black man real till I die, I ain't never flippin'. I know my Fredo gang members, they already flip shit. I know my freaky gang.
If you ain't shooting with Love City, I don't know who you shooting with.